All right, so you just got hired as a dialysis technician. Congratulations. Or you're currently working as a dialysis technician. One tip that I can give you is that you must have a plan. You must have goals set for yourself within this field because if not, you're going to get burned out real easy. Okay? You're going to get bored real easy. You're going to get tired real easy. You're going to find yourself pulling up to the job and sitting in the car for 15 minutes wondering if you should pull off or not. But you gotta have a plan, okay? And having those goals set for yourself is a good thing, okay? So meaning that if it's your first day working as a dialysis technician, you should already be thinking, when can you take your CCHT? When can you take your bonnet certification? All right. For your bonnet, you have to have 6 months of experience before you can take your bonnet certification test. As a CCHT, you must have 1,000 hours of working in intern hemodialysis experience before taking your CCHT test. Once you've taken those, now you should be thinking about, okay, what's next? All right. What you don't want to do is just be a level 1 technician and that's it. All right. You want to be able to strive for something greater. All right. You want to make the most out of the opportunity that you have. If it's either becoming an advanced cane later, okay, you want to set goals for yourself. Say, hey, within 2 years, I want to become a preceptor. Within those 2 years, I want to become an advanced cane later. All right, I want to become the technician that's in charge of the patient accesses, okay, or access scheduling, or access management, whatever term y'all use within your dialysis facility. Basically, you want to be able to see yourself growing. If that's not your thing, if you know, okay, I applied at this particular company because I know they pay for schooling, nursing school, okay? There's a lot of companies, well, I don't want to say a lot, but I know for sure there's about 3 companies off the top of my head that'll pay for you to go to school, they'll pay for you to go to nursing school. They'll pay full everything. Now, they would require you to work for them after you finish nursing school. Okay, so some places say like you got to work for them for 2 years, 3 years, after becoming a nurse. But if that's part of your plan, cool, that's perfect. Let's say you don't want to become a nurse and you're working for a company where you can become a facility administrator without being a nurse. All right, so like companies like DaVita, you don't have to have a nursing degree to become a facility administrator. So they have internal programs for that as well. Okay, so your goal, it might be that maybe you set yourself, you tell yourself, hey, within 3 years, within 4 years, I'm going to become a facility administrator. At least you have something that you're striving for. You have something that you wanting to fulfill for yourself every day that you go to work. Okay, so it might be biomed. It might be you might want to go back to school and become a licensed social worker for dialysis patients. You might want to become a dietitian for dialysis patients. You might want to leave dialysis in general, okay? But because you have this experience of working in the field, because you have this medical experience, you're using that to move on to the next step within your life. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that you have to have a plan. You have to have goals set for yourself. Because if you come into this career for the money, it ain't it. It ain't it. Nah, it is not it. Okay. You have to have a passion for doing this. Now, there's money to be made. Okay. Some people, and I don't want to say that I've given this advice, but like sometimes after you get your CCHT, sometimes you got to move on to another company, because they'll pay you more. They'll pay you more because they'll see that you have experience and you have your bonnet or your CCHC, and they'll pay you more. So, and especially if you're working per diem with them, meaning that you're not working full time, you're only giving them 2 days, 1 day a week, 5 days a month. So you can use that to your advantage. But like, if you come in here in this field and you say, okay, you're going to be making a lot of money without doing a lot of work, that's not it. All right. So again, you got to